Hey, what is going on, SMT Nation? It's your boy, the SMT. The T-Mobile Uncarrier announcement has been completed October 27th, 2020. The new Uncarrier event being held today was this morning. I believe it was 8:30 a.m. in the Pacific time, and it was 11:30 a.m. in the Eastern time. So I was at work when it happened. I was not able to do like a live stream reaction or anything like that, which would have been cool. But anyways, I got all the actual factuals for you, got all the details. It was the assumed TVision launch that we were going to see. It leaked. It was teased as a TV streaming service from what we could tell from Mike Sievert in his little commercial. And it looks like that is coming to fruition. Finally, the long-awaited TV streaming service from T-Mobile. Focus is going to get away from the pains associated with traditional cable TV providers. So this Uncarrier movement, this disruptive, entry into TV offers, they're trying to give you good pricing, good value, get away from like taxes and fees. They spent a lot of their efforts throwing shade at cable TV providers, encouraging people to not overpay, get away from all those unnecessary things. No boxes, no unnecessary hardware. And they also were promoting creating jobs in this announcement and providing more choices to consumers getting away from contracts. So the details of the service, we've got 3 TV packages from T-Mobile. We've got TVision Live, TVision Vibe, and then a channels option. There is some hardware involved, so it's not completely clear of any hardware. There's what's being referred to as the TVision Hub, which is essentially a streaming device, all available starting nationwide next week, November 1st. You can get the hardware associated with it, which is the streaming hardware, and you can go ahead and get the service starting next week. $10 a month will get you the access to the entertainment channels. That's the TVision Vibe. $40 a month gets you the live sports and news edition. So that's known as T-Mobile Live, or TVision Live, and that includes 30 plus channels. And then there are these extra channel selections, which is more of an a la carte streaming edition, which is $5.99. So all services include 100 hours of cloud DVR. There's like 10,000 programs on demand available in that way. You do get 3 simultaneous device plays. They have what's called Live Zone and Live TV additional items. And then they're including right now with the offer with the Live TV edition is 12 months of Apple TV for free. And they're also offering the 4K Apple TV 32 gig for $99. There is quite a bit going on here, and I want to cover all of it as you guys kind of see some of the details scrolling along the screen. There is most definitely value in this offer. I think the pricing is aggressive. I think it's competitive. I think the channels lineup is actually decent. It's pretty good. The things that are included in this based on the packages we're seeing, I think it's solid. I think the programming seems pretty good. I'm going to obviously have to look at the individualized channel breakdown and what's included, but it does appear that they have multiple offers in their lineup. There could be something for everyone in this. The app is going to be available on all platforms, so you're going to see it, you can download the app. It's available on like the App Store, the Play Store. You're going to see it as a downloadable option onto your TV. The app itself seems like it'll be fine. The Hub application is kind of a wait and see. I want to see how effective that is. I know that there's a remote associated with it. It is scrolling across the screen as you're watching this video. It's kind of got that Chromecast connection set up as well. It's pretty simple and straightforward. I think they did a good job of keeping things simple here. In my opinion, I think they played it right. My immediate concerns, though, are how many people are actually in the market for T-Mobile's version of a TV streaming service. I don't know exactly what that means in terms of scale. Is it going to be mostly T-Mobile customers that jump onto this offer? Is it going to attract anybody outside of T-Mobile, right, that have a different type of streaming service that have cut the cord? Is it going to attract people that have traditional cable? All right, we'll have to wait and see. Now, with a couple of things to consider, what is this going to do for T-Mobile's network? That's an important element here. Can it handle the additional load that an additional TV streaming service can bring to the table? Obviously, they have, a big integration project that's ongoing with the Sprint integration side of things. That's an ongoing thing. They're obviously building out. They're doing a lot of capacity upgrades. We know that the pace has picked up recently. We're expecting it to continue to pick up and those things to improve. In the process of doing all of those things, though, is this going to put enough strain on the network where it's going to degrade wireless network access? As people are going to be undoubtedly using this service while connecting to LTE and 5G. So we'll have to wait and see. And actually, here's the image of the hardware that's involved with the service so you guys can take a look. I did follow the tweets from executives at T-Mobile. So in looking at what Mike Cesar tweeted out, some of the things that were mentioned in his tweets, you could save nearly $1,800 annually by switching to TVision Live TV. He also said it is the best cord-cutting option available. So I may not agree with all of that, but here's what I will say. It's pretty obvious and it's pretty apparent. T-Mobile is still hanging on to the Uncarrier monikers and branding. He made sure that in his tweets he mentioned all of the previous Uncarrier moves, binge on, unlimited data, Netflix on us, showing that they were disruptors in multiple business segments in ways they can help customers. I'm not really sure if this move is particularly all that Uncarrier. It may be Uncarrier in that it does bring like a legit TV streaming option to a traditional wireless operator, but in reality, that's kind of what AT&T already does. So I'm not really sure how Uncarrier this is relative to that kind of definition. But the pricing seems aggressive and the pricing seems good. The included, coverage in terms of the content, it seems pretty thorough. There's something for everyone, like I said before. It's a decent offer. I think definitely you're going to see some people move to this. For anybody that is a T-Mobile customer, I think this is definitely something they'll consider. I just don't know how compelling it is for somebody who's on a different cord-cutting service. How well does this service actually distinguish itself? Now, they are doing it right. I have to give T-Mobile props here. This is a pretty good option. I just don't know if it's going to be a difference maker at this point because they are late to the party. There are so many different companies that offer some form of TV streaming service. The market's almost flooded. It's super congested and there's a lot of competition. Really, at this point, you're truly competing for pricing. So how compelling is this option and how good is the pricing, I think, is going to be the make or break whether or not this is deemed successful. But do keep in mind, I remember talking about this on the podcast a couple of nights ago. It doesn't have to be competitive it doesn't have to be deemed successful in comparison to HBO Max or in comparison to Disney Plus or Hulu or any of that. It's got to be deemed successful by T-Mobile. Does it serve the purpose of what the company is trying to do, which in my opinion is create a new revenue stream? T-Mobile simply needs more money. They have to generate more money in different ways in order to build out their network and become a larger and more successful company to better compete with AT&T and Verizon. Can they do it with this? We'll have to see. Time will tell. You guys give me your thoughts and opinions. Let me know what you think of the service. Let me know where you stand on it. The voice of the people, the SMT Nation. Let your voice be heard. Thank you for taking this opportunity to watch the SMT YouTube channel. If you appreciated this video, give it a like and a share to all your favorite social media platforms. Thank you in advance for that. Also, check out some of the links in the description box. We have the SMT Patreon page. We also have the Twitter handle at SneedTech. And do check out the audio-only podcast available on all the major podcast platforms. And if you are new and have not subscribed, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and activate the bell notification icon so you never miss an upload from the SMT. We'll catch you on the next video. Peace.